Essential lockdown habits. With the majority of the world currently going through some kind of lockdown or restrictions due to the ongoing pandemic, there is now a big push for remote working in a lot of different industries. This has created more freedom of time for a lot of people. Use some of that newfound freedom to adopt the following time-tested habits which you can adopt from the comfort of your homes to help you not just survive this lockdown, but come out better than when you went in. Meditation. If I could pick only one habit which I think would benefit absolutely everyone in many aspects of their life, it would be this. Meditation has seen a surge in popularity over the last few years, and there are increasing amounts of scientific studies to support the benefits it can have on your mental health. Personally, I believe there are two aspects of meditation which I think are beneficial. Firstly, training in non-judgmental awareness. The goal here is to observe our thoughts, feelings, and emotions without judging them. This is powerful as the goal here is not to change the thought or feeling, the goal is to change the action you take in response to the thought or feeling. Emotions are not bad, they all have a time and a place. Secondly, acceptance and letting go. By creating a daily routine around observing how our minds constantly wander and then bringing them back to a focus point, it improves the skill of being able to let go of thoughts and focus back on the present moment. That ability to let go and come back to the present moment is a skill which can be trained and improved. A daily practice creates awareness of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Awareness of them creates space. Space creates time, and time gives you choices to do something different if you don't like what you're thinking, feeling, or experiencing. I've used Headspace and Calm for over a year each and can vouch they provide good foundations for guided meditations if you're completely new to this space. For whatever method you try, remember the goal is not to clear your mind, so there's no reason to become frustrated if your mind constantly wanders. The goal is to observe your mind and how it constantly changes and then work to refocus this back on your focal point. Exercise. I often refer to exercise as the miracle drug which is free. It's labeled the miracle drug as it's proven to benefit your sleep, diet, sex life, weight, confidence, mood, and energy levels. The problem is, not enough people are getting their daily recommended amount. You don't need a gym or fancy workout equipment. Our connection to information and the rest of the world has opened a world of possibilities for us. Get creative, find something you enjoy, and just aim to get your heart pumping. There are some great YouTube channels which provide regular, free content to get you going, whether you're looking for cardio, strength training, or even yoga. There is no excuse. Everything is important in life until you get sick. Then you realize there was only one true thing that really mattered: your health. Reading and journaling. Let's start with reading. Whether you do this either for leisure or to improve your knowledge, it's going to be a great way to deal with stress and help clear your mind. It can also be an invaluable source of information with often lifetimes of wisdom packed into books. They say a fool never learns, a smart man learns from his mistakes, and a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. Use the experience captured from smart people, passed down in books, and work out how to not just become aware of the lessons, but figure out how this can apply to your own life. Find a way to make this an enjoyable process, as it won't be something that you stick with for the long term. I struggled for years to read physical, hardback copies of books, but the moment I found a genre that I liked and discovered audiobooks, it opened an entirely new world for me. Now I don't just have to sit down to learn. I can read on the go whilst I'm driving, exercising, and walking. Journaling. This can be helpful in clearing the mind and providing a space where you can truly be honest, not needing to worry about the external validation and judgment of others. Also, in the long term, it's useful for tracking and reviewing your own progress. You can go back and hear yourself overcome pitfalls and experience the natural highs and lows of life. It helps to cement the idea that life is full of ups and downs. Good times will come and go, bad times will come and go. I would recommend starting small in this area and just focusing on being consistent for the first few weeks and months. Set aside 5, 10, or just 15 minutes a day to read or journal, and you'll find in the long term you'll reap huge rewards. Big change doesn't come from big steps. It often just needs small steps in the right direction. Gratitude. In a world currently surrounded by an unlimited connection to what seems to always be bad news, it's important to remember to be grateful for even the little things during our day-to-day lives. I find it important to remember that there is always someone that would kill for our problems. Not every day is a good day, but there is something good in every day. I've always loved the analogy. 2 salesmen from competing companies are sent to a foreign country to assess the market for shoes. Salesman number 1 scouts around for a few days and sends a message back to his office where he writes, "Research complete. Absolute disaster. Nobody here wears shoes." Likewise, salesman 2 does his research and sends a message back to his office. He writes the following message: "Research complete. Amazing opportunity. Nobody here wears shoes." The moral of the story? Your perspective on a situation can change everything. There are simple ways you can remind yourself to be grateful throughout the day. Set yourself reminders through the day to think of something you're grateful for, using alarms, post-it notes, something on your desk. Anything that you can visually see usually works pretty well. You can even set yourself a challenge to write something positive down on a piece of paper first thing in the morning and last thing at night. Do this for an entire month, and at the end, reread all those slips of paper. This works as a great reminder that there is always something positive even when we are surrounded by nothing but negativity. Finally, one of my personal favorites, cold showers. Studies have shown it can be good for alertness, benefits your hair and skin, it's good for your blood circulation, and helps with the soreness of muscles, and as you can expect, acts as a natural pick-me-up. I, however, mostly like to do it for the mental game. Start your day off by doing something that you don't want to do. Being able to override that voice in your head that's saying no can be a vital habit when you're trying to get things done. One of the second reasons I like this is it also helps to promote the idea of breath control whilst under stress. The breath is actually linked to every state, and you can notice a change in them whether you're happy, sad, depressed, or excited, for example. If you can learn to control your breath in the shower under a stressful state, it can start to help you in real-world situations where you experience stress. Kickstart this habit by starting with a warm shower. Wash yourself, and at the end, turn the dial to cold. Aim to start with just 10 seconds and work your way up to submersion for 2 to 5 minutes. Just note, it's very normal to feel like you're hyperventilating as you go under the cold water. This is normal, and what you want to focus on is controlling your breathing. That immersion is the power. The shock to the system forces you to live in the only moment that really matters, the present.